Hello y'all. Welcome to part 2 of my Ethiopian Empire playthrough in the Hearts of Iron 4 mod, The Road to 56. In part 1, we fought in the Second Italo-Ethiopian War, which is still taking place at this time, but then things got kicked up a notch when Portugal, a communist country, well, one of the Portuguese countries anyway, the Maximalist Union of Portugal, I think they declared war on the Kingdom of Italy, and so the Comintern went to war with the Axis, and Italy joined the Axis, and so that includes at this point the countries of the German Reich, the Portuguese Republic, Hungary, and the Greater Luxembourg State. Then, besides all that, with the Comintern and the Axis at war, Italy called in Germany to help out with their war in Ethiopia, in East Africa, so we're fighting the East Africa Corps, essentially. And so, with that said, we had to find ourselves some allies, and that is why we joined the Comintern, which is led by the Soviet Union, which includes now the Ethiopian Empire, Tanatuva, the Tuvan People's Republic, Mongolia, Arabia, us, I already mentioned Ethiopia, the Maximalist Union of Portugal, and the Latvian Independent SSR. So it's the Comintern versus the Axis, and Ethiopia is caught in the middle. And at this point, due to our logistics issues, I'm being very careful with how we advance. And if we're not advancing, we're just gonna have to dig in and hold where we can, because we can't focus on fighting all these factions, all these countries, all these soldiers. The Fourth International, okay. And also the French just joined the German faction. That's not good for us. We just gotta dig in. And let's use a decision called war propaganda against the Kingdom of Italy to get some more war support, which will give us a few buffs. And we're just having to dig in around our capital. That is all we can really do. For sure, that's all we can do. We're now having to deal with the French. We were trading with the French, but that's no longer a possibility for us. No longer an option, so let's try to trade with the UK. And we have no convoys, so forget trade at all. It's not worth it. Just focus on being defensive at this point, defend the capital, get some lend-lease from Tanatuva, the Tuvan People's Republic, the German Reich, claim some territory. There's a war in South America, Brazil's invading someone, I think. And we're being pushed back. We don't have enough equipment, we don't have enough means of which to make equipment, so we just gotta hold. Just hold. Abandon the offensive here. Just hold in Addis Ababa, and just hold our capital. And don't go on the offensive too much. We just got to dig in at this point. It is not a good idea for us to advance, use last stand. We're just going to have to face an onslaught of French. And the Union of Nij and Hajiz has capitulated. They're gone as a country for now. The Republic of the Arabian Assembly has lost their war. And that leaves us standing alone in Africa as we're the only Comintern member in Africa. Officer, well, actually no, Portugal is. But anyway, we're now going to be deprived of one ally that was giving us lend-lease because they got naval invaded by the Germans and the Italians. Let's get this Dispersed Industry 2 done. No national focus set. Let's do Steel Rain. That will give us 3 anti-air in our province in Ethiopia, in the state of Ethiopia. We could use that to help hopefully fight some enemy planes. We need more divisions also, so get one division set up in a queue. We just gotta hold. I did not want to hold out forever, but it's looking like we gotta do that for now. We are running out of equipment. We just gotta dig in. That's all we can do. It's the only option we have. Just be defensive, and be defensive to the point they can't pierce through our lines. Just improve upon war support, and just get better at defending core territory. I think I've already done everything I can to make our country specialized in just entrenchment, because we got all this stuff here relating to Army Command that specializes in entrenchment speed and entrenchment overall. We're even doing the Grand Battle Plan Doctrine, the Land Doctrine, and Nationalist Spain. They're going to join the Axis now. Great. They beat the Spanish Republicans. Oh, the Republic of Spain got defeated. Shuffle some units around here, please. Hold the line. Just hold. Use force attack, use whatever you can, buy some time until those units arrive. Norway joins the Comintern, so even though they lost, okay, the Soviet state of Norway pursues closer ties with the Soviet Union. And that puts Germany more under threat, I guess. And both factions are gaining new members as time goes on. There's so many Axis troops here. At least we're keeping the Germans and Italians tied down. How is the equipment situation looking? Not great. But, I mean, we can't bother... I'm not going to bother launching offensives that will fail because we don't have enough equipment. And let's get, what is this now? Grand Assault done. Get that done in our land doctrine tree. We're going to continue to dig in and just cause our enemy to give up their... just spend their soldiers in a futile effort to push us out. Go back to defending that province, please. Use Last Stand once more. Maybe get another division trained, hopefully, at some point. Keep defending, though. Just got to hold the line. Use Last Stand again. Use Force Attack. Use whatever we have in our means to fight back here. Move a couple divisions over. They're mine. They're good. They're good. Just dig in. That's all we have. Let's move one division here to move one division to the from the 3rd Army to the 2nd Army who's holding out in the capital. Just dig in, please. That's all we can do. And can we advance? I want to get this place in Somaliland under our control, but I'm not sure if the Axis is defending these ports here. They probably are. We can't afford to overextend our lines either. Modify Officer Corps, Military High Command. Don't worry about it. Just go with using Last Stand constantly. Did we lose a province? No, we didn't. We're just having to dig in more. Please reinforce the line. This isn't good. We use Force Attack. Use everything we have. We lost a province. We lost Harar, which we had held out in, I think, for quite a good while. Let's get some Lend-Lease from the USSR. They're going to give us convoys because we can't get anything else from them. And we're just digging in as we have in the past. At this point, it is not pretty right now for Ethiopia. And Mongolia canceled their Lend-Lease. What happened with the USA? Did the USA do something? Please don't fight the USSR. Oh, they're going to have a civil war. There's the Constitutionalists, there's the USA. Yeah, I predict a possible American civil war. Alright then. Now, modified government. What can we do even? Raise more war support, I guess? Oh my goodness. I can't believe we gotta fight France now. That is frustrating. What can we do? Formalize militia formation. Unlock a free division template. We need to get militia on the field, probably. Los Angeles falls. The Second American Civil War is going on. We got one new division in the field. Give them to the Steel Rain. Has been researched. Just dissolve the entirety of the 3rd Army. Give them to the 1st Army. That's done now. The USSR canceled their Lend-Lease. Oh well, what can we do? What would be the best focus at this point? Let's do... What can we do? I mean... Unlocks decision, adopt modern tactics. Every army leader will lose old guard, which gives us higher max entrenchment. I don't want to do it. I need that max entrenchment to stay alive. What can we do, though? What can we even do here? I'm just going to do army training. I had to do army training. That's the best thing I can do in my circumstances. Or no, let's go ahead and do found the University College of Addis Ababa, which will give us another research slot. At this time, we only have 3. I'm not liking the situation we're in at all. I wish we could just drive the Italians back and capture all of Somaliland. I wish the Soviets also had a more direct front line with the Germans. They don't. And there's a naval invasion in Norway taking place. The French are trying to take the capital, Oslo. They have ports now, so I don't know. And we're holding out here for now. Why do we have to fight the French? That is just making this so much more worse for us. And there's no more... Okay, so I really hope the Germans end up fighting the UK. That's all we can really depend upon at this point. Please invade the Czechoslovaks. Please do that. Are we holding out for now? There's no action just yet. They're still doing nothing. Good. Let's just build up a surplus of weapons and just focus on recruiting divisions and holding what we do have. If we can find a chance to advance, we will do so, but for right now it's not happening anytime soon. We have finished getting this stuff ready for militia. We can, well, I mean, we have unlocked the militia template. and the United Mexican States joins the Axis. Why can the Allies fight the Axis? We need some sort of breathing room here. And that is, wow, the American Civil War is going on. You have Douglas MacArthur versus the Constitutionalists led by FDR. And I won't be surprised if Douglas MacArthur ends up becoming a member of Douglas MacArthur's America. If he wins the war, I won't be surprised if it becomes part of the Axis, honestly. And this is just bad. We really need the UK to get involved somehow to give us the only way to fight back here. That's what we need to happen. At least we're not dealing with a fascist UK, fascist France situation where they would have held the Axis. Excavation 2 is done. The French are trying to push, not getting very far. Let's now do construction 3. Get that complete. And what are we even building? We're building forts in the capital, if I recall. Yeah, we almost have max level forts in the capital. It's at level 7 in that province. Keep holding here, please. Just defend the capital at all costs. If we lose the capital, it ends instantly. Like the war is over. And we have some more weapons here. Good. And let's build. What can we even build now? We can't even build any factories. Keep building up forts in the capital though. This fort will be ready in July 1939. Keep holding. That's all we can do. We have plenty of equipment now, I think. And let's go ahead and deploy a infantry division. Get that done. Deploy them now. Send them out, and they'll be with the who is it? The First Army. He's focusing on the south. Let's actually, the Kingdom of Romania joins the Comintern, and now Romania and Ethiopia are the main monarchist members of the Comintern. For some reason. Maybe Romania wanted to fight Hungary, that's why they joined the Comintern. I don't know, but that's a new front that will open a direct pathway for the European members of the Comintern, like the USSR and Latvia, to push into Germany if they break through in Hungary. And looking at the Yugoslavia, what in the world happened in Yugoslavia? They have puppets everywhere now. Did the USSR just... Croatia... What the world happened? The Yugoslavia... What happened with Yugoslavia? Did it just get dissolved or something? What happened? I don't get what happened, but I guess Yugoslavia got dissolved. Because now there's an independent Transylvania, independent what? Vojvodina, and that's, wow. We did take that province we were trying to capture earlier. We moved forward. Now let's do in the focus tree, let's do, I don't know. Let's just complete the focus. We'll do the continuous focus army training because nothing else seems like it would be useful for us. There is some stuff for like, say, naval related stuff, and obviously in our current circumstances, we're not too concerned about having a navy at this point. And please just keep them distracted in Hungary. Just push through Hungary and win that way. I also hope Poland can eventually be another front for the Comintern Axis war. Doctrines available. Let's get infiltration done. We cannot get any tanks here. Did I make a mistake? Was that a mistake? I don't know. Was it? I wouldn't say it was. I think I did the more infantry focused branch to follow Oslo has occurred. Advance here, please. Take this province, or take one of these provinces. Or no, take this province then. Get that captured. And move out, please. Just capture this area here. Give this First Army another division. So at this point we have 20 units, 20 divisions in the field. We're holding out with what we have. Research slot available. Let's do advanced machine tools. The Soviet state of Norway has capitulated. That's yet another member of the Comintern defeated. I wish they had direct border access with the Soviet Union, but they don't. And that's maybe why it didn't go so well. Meanwhile, in Romania, the front there is probably going to end up being stalemated or get into a deadlock due to lack of space to fight in. But I hope, at the very least, they can just distract the Axis so we can achieve some kind of victory here in Africa. And in the focus tree, let's do... What can we do? Captain of Industry. Let's get a Captain of Industry, political advisor. Oh, great. Now we're trying to push here where we were just at. Use last stand, though. Dig in somewhat. Please take Mogadishu. Capture that. Please capture that one place we need so badly to be under our control. Bulgaria is going to have a civil war. Not sure. Okay, this is a regret. Mistake. Hold. They moved so many divisions here. Stop. Just stop. Take this area, though. Move here. Okay, move one division down to this province. Also capture these areas up here in northern Somaliland. Get that under control. Also, maybe move. We have another division now. Establish a third army. They'll be in. I don't know. Focus them on capturing this. Actually, yeah, I'll just do that instead of that one division we were going to move up there. Give them the color of green. All they got to do is take that place up there in northern Somaliland. Forget taking that place up north. Who is pushing up there? Take off the Rokawat Siman Sifuri. Take that infantry division off of that area, and we'll just have that new one move up there instead, the Sela Safari. Move up there, please. Capture that. We just got to hold the positions we have. Maybe also get some more divisions up on the northern front, but at the very least we have tons of forts there at this point. I mean, yeah. And the Bulgarian Civil War is over, and now Bulgaria is authoritarian, but they have no czar, I think. Yeah, they have no czar. How's things going in Hungary? It's a big mess. I think the USSR and Romania could eventually advance through there. Hopefully. There's an attack now. Enemy divisions are doing stuff. Okay, we took all the places in northern Somaliland. Good. Now just defend the points we have. Use last stand, please. How many weapons do we have? 3.3k. Good. So let's actually start training another division. And how much equipment does one division need? Let me check here. They use approximately, Turkey's having a civil war, 400 equipment each. There's a civil war in Turkey. Okay, and that civil war is between the Provisionary State of Anatolia, who's authoritarian, and the Republic of Turkey, who's also authoritarian. That's going on. And it looks like there's an independent Djibouti now, the Empire of Adal. That reminds me of Ukraine's coat of arms. Is that just me? Their flag does. I don't know, maybe I'm just seeing things. I don't know. It could probably be an old flag that I'm not familiar with. And it looks like there's a battle in Transylvania, in North Transylvania now. Is there any room for us to advance at this time? I'd say yes. No, don't move there. Don't go there. Take this, though. Move this one division down here also. Just have them be in the middle area. Have them, actually no, focus on advancing more into Somaliland. The Third Army will do that. And give them a couple of divisions. I'm keeping a close eye on equipment. Each division we recruit needs around 400 guns. So we've got to be pretty careful and just try to build up our forces. There's one Italian division in Mogadishu. Now they're shuffling more units around. It looks like the Axis is. And at least now we can keep a close eye on their influx of units pouring into Ethiopia constantly. At least in the east, we can do that. If we just leave that island, leave that city, we can move in and capture that port, and then we can focus on taking that other port. Let's get Dispersed Industry 3 researched. And I'm just waiting for the opportunity to strike, although honestly that may never come. How are we doing with equipment? Doing alright. Doing alright with weapons as well. We are still at what's the issue? We have no convoys still. That is a thing that's happening. And it looks like the Czechoslovak Republic just gave up some territory, maybe, or no? Did they give some Slovakia? Well, the Subcarpathian Rus is a puppet of the Czechoslovak Republic. Did they give up this? Oh, Sudetenland. Yeah, they no longer control Sudetenland. They gave up to the Germans. And can the UK just please get involved in some way in a war? That would be just terrific. That would help us out immensely. They just acted. And let's actually make a gamble here and improve the size. We'll change the size of infantry here for our main division. Improve the template. Add another division to it. And now we got to worry about getting enough equipment for those troops. I think we have enough equipment in the surplus to not worry about that, but we'll see. I just want to make our divisions on an individual level more tougher against enemy opposition that's using tanks and planes and all sorts of stuff we can't really match at this time. And let's go to this here. Let's do a, what can we do? War propaganda against the Italians, or no, war propaganda against the German Reich. Do that. And that will probably raise our war support up to 100%. Get that done. Also, what can we do here? Do what? I don't know. Supply hub construction, reorganize the staff. Oh, we have military reforms. Okay, yeah, get rid of the bad staffer stuff, please. Use all that. I didn't know we could have military reforms. And once we reorganize the staff, those guys will lose the bad staffer trait, and that will be good for us. So that means they'll be able to field more divisions in their specific armies. New one division down here. Get that done. And although not much is happening at this point in Ethiopia, although there is some attempts to like move into our lines by the Italians, we are, I would say, holding out relatively well at this point. Okay, they're good there. They're good. They're fine. Construction 3 has been researched. Nice. Now let's get excavation 3. How is the war support going? We almost have 10%. Well, a 10% effects from our current war support gives us a higher division attack and higher division defense on our core territory. Let's keep it that way. Also, we probably need to move some troops over. Get that done. Just move those units in. Deploy these guys here, actually. Move them into that one province. They got a hold there. That's the aim, anyway. If they can just hold out for just like 1 second or two, that would be ideal. And the Italians are just being a pain here at this point. Let's expand the front line for this Third Army. Defend this area. What am I doing? That's a different order. Different front line order. There we go. So now they're going to have a larger front line to operate on. The Kingdom of Denmark declared war on the German Reich. Can you please join the Allies? They called in Finland? What do they do? Oh, they're in a faction with Finland. The Northern Lights are fighting the Germans. Great. And the Kingdom Empire is... Okay, so the Finns and the Danes are fighting against the German Reich now. We just need the UK to get involved. We need a major power in this war. We need it badly. And the Jolaf Empire... I don't even know what half of these countries are. I know the majority of them are in Africa, it's just I don't know where they're located. Like, where is that Jolaf Empire? A lot of them are in West Africa, like what was French colony territory. The Caliphate of Mauritania is involved, all these states, I don't really... whatever. And how is stuff in Hungary? It's going on. There's war there, that's all I can say. And has Denmark been destroyed yet? They have not. I wonder if Sweden's going to get involved in this at all. Maybe, maybe not. And what is the UK up to? Kingdom of Gabon. Okay then. The Empire of Adal is now fighting in another war. Can we advance here at all? Do that area? I don't know. Let's get another... Let's take advantage of this peacetime stuff to give these divisions more infantry in their template. There we go. And now that will cost us some of our surplus weapons, but at the very least at this point we can start getting our divisions to be more tougher in terms of their... Let's go ahead and reorganize the staff of the rest of our commanders. They'll at least have more... They'll be stronger against the enemy should they get involved in battles with them. And while the Axis isn't really doing anything, we're just reforming the Ethiopian military, the Ethiopian army. And is Sweden in a war at all? No. Okay, there's just a big battle going on at this area here in Norway and Lapland. Well, not Lapland, but in Norge. Big battle going on there. They have a port in... the Comintern controls the port of Bodo, which the Germans are having a problem of kicking the Comintern out of it. And it could possibly be where the Comintern tries to push more into the Republic of Finland, leads to Northern Lights. They left the faction. Why? You joined it. You're into war already. You're already there. Like, yeah, you left the faction, but what the world is going on in Finland? Like, you're already involved in a war. Denmark's dead. They got annexed. Oh, well, there goes Denmark. Please do something, UK. Act. Do something. Anything. You're guaranteeing Serbia. And the integral state of Brazil did something. Okay. Let's start producing more advanced small arms. It'll take some time to upgrade all that equipment. Research slot available. Do anti-tank rifle. Also do support 38. Get that done. I really wish the Italians would leave a smaller garrison in this part of Africa. That would be ideal. At least the reforms, well, the military reforms, some of them are about to be done. I really need to get this done here for adopt modern tactics. I might as well do that Found Harar Academy at this point. Well, I'm going to wait to do it still. How are we doing with reinforcements? We're in a surplus stage now. We're just having to rearm these divisions with more modern equipment. And that is a thing. And now the First Army. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and give all the Third Army to the First Army. And give all of the new divisions will go to the army in Somaliland. Well, it's in Somaliland and parts of southern Ethiopia. So the First Army will get ready to push into Somaliland eventually. As soon as we can build them up to a large enough force, we will do that. The fate of Czechoslovakia, it has been eaten by Germany. So has the Carpathian Rus, for that matter. Yeah, that happened. They didn't even fight the Germans at all. They just went silently into the night. Oh well. And we have 16 divisions on the border here. We need more units though. Just a little bit more troops. That would be good. Let's after these divisions are deployed, we're going to change this queue, so it's only going to be 2 divisions being made at a time instead of 3. There's so many divisions. Okay. I really just want to advance down south, but I'm worried it will fail. I need more surplus of equipment. And let's go ahead and... nah, never mind. These units will be deployed by October 1939 anyway. It's just so quiet on the Ethiopian front. Meanwhile, in Europe, it's a big mess because there's a German naval invasion in Ethiopia that's really been... It got somewhere, let's just say that. They have taken Riga, which was the capital of the the Latvian independent SSR. And they are pushing more into the USSR now, although they are having some trouble. Meanwhile, in Hungary, I think they are sort of a stalemate, even though Romania did lose some territory. But they did take some territory at the same time. But who knows how long that's going to be. How long that's going to stay the same. Dispersed Industry 3 is done. And let's now get... What can we do here? Let's get full power cartridges researched. Why is there so many French divisions here? Why do you want to defend this area so badly? It doesn't mean that much to you. Deploy these units though. Let's actually go ahead and deploy them, yeah. Get them down here. That brings us to around 19 divisions there. Let's stop recruiting. Stop training that many divisions we were training. And we now have a deficit to deal with. Okay. It will take some time to deal with, I mean. And they're trying to push toward our capital. It doesn't really get anywhere. Get some lend-lease from the Mongolians. Finland and German Reich signed a white peace. Here's some equipment from the Tuvan People's Republic as well. Thank you. We just need to capture a port. That'd be ideal. Could we win if we attack these enemy divisions? I don't know. I want to keep getting a few more divisions before we act on anything like that. We have, 19 units down here? 19 divisions versus, 1, 4, 6, and 7. So maybe we have such a big advantage, you'd think we would. Let me at least set up an order so we'll make an attempt at some point. And let's get a couple more divisions ready before we act out on anything. Now we have a surplus again. Okay. And a lot of the units we're getting for equipment, infantry equipment anyway, are like foreign weapons. We are having to rely heavily on Lend-Lease to help out our divisions. And I don't know what to do here. Do we just wait more, or we're dealing with an assault there? The Germans don't get very far. They're fighting against one division near Harar. It doesn't go anywhere though. And at this point, yeah, they have only two, they have 6 divisions versus 19. Is there, okay, yeah. Some Mexican divisions are here, I just realized that. Let's go ahead and deploy these troops though. And stop producing divisions for now. actually deploy, train one, we'll train one, and get ready for an offensive that will see us try to take over Somaliland and kick the Axis out of this part of Africa. And that offensive will be underway quite soon, I would say. I think a good launch date for our attack would be the end of November 1939, so let's just wait until then and just build up our forces if possible. We just need equipment, really. We're back in a deficit, so that's why we're having to wait. I may wait until the end of 1939 before we do anything, actually. That might be a better option. Might be a better choice. Modify Officer Corps. Get this guy, Military High Command, I don't know, Close Air Support, just have that not be a thing. Have that notification not pop up anymore, please. Insufficient resources, whatever. Poland seeks Baltic cooperation. Please, Poland, fight the Germans. Just distract them. And the Germans are moving into the Soviet Union. Wow, that is brutal. And Mongolia and the Tuvan People's Republic canceled their Lend-Lease. Are we ready to go yet? Do we have enough? Okay, no, excavation 3 has been done. Research slot available. Let's start doing what? Let's do Field Artillery 36. And there's even more divisions here now. That's not ideal, but oh well. Wait until the end of 1939 before we do anything. That's what we're going to do. Go ahead and deploy this division, though. Deploy that unit there. Just train one division at a time. Do that. Yeah, let's just do that. And get ready to go into... I should have acted faster. Dagnabbit. Whatever. They are moving more units here and now. The French are... Why can you go fight on the Eastern Front with the Germans? My goodness, it doesn't look good for the Soviet Union. What do we need to see to lose here? The USSR needs 19% or less of their victory points. And the Germans have a long way to go till they beat the USSR, but we just got to do something at some point. And they have more divisions here than they had before. That is annoying. Why can the French just go away? Just go guard something else. And can we get any more divisions in the field? Not at this time. Well, actually, no. We'll have one ready at some point. And I don't know what to do now. Do we go ahead and attack or wait more? Why are the French here? If the French were not present in this area, we could actually advance and probably win against the Italians. But the French state has troops here. Meanwhile, the Germans have troops outside of our capital. And it is very annoying. They have bombers and all that fun stuff to deal with. Like, I think they have bombers anyway. Does anyone... They have some planes here, I think. Currently active bombers. The USSR has some planes here, apparently, in our air base. At least we have anti-air, I suppose. Let's now research flamethrower. Get that done. And the Axis buildup in southern Ethiopia has only increased as we waited. And maybe I should have just gone ahead and attacked. Oh well. Just dig in even more. Hold the line. Anti-tank rifle has been researched. Okay, get support 1940. It is late 1939, so it makes sense to get that. And is Finland advancing from? No. I don't know what's going on there. They're encircled troops. I don't know why they're in where they are, but these Axis divisions here up in near Finland, they're going to be destroyed, led by Erwin Rommel. They're going to be knocked out quite soon, I would think. And I am still contemplating an attack on southern Ethiopia, but not right now because there's so many French divisions here. Come on. Why is there so many French divisions here? Go focus on something else. Can't the British get involved? Fight them. UK, fight Germany. Fight them, please. I need some relief here before we can even attack and push outward for ourselves. I need that to happen. The fall of Leningrad. Yes, that's not good for the Comintern at all. And due to how much land we have lost, we are going to be heavily affected if we get dragged to a peace conference table. So the clock is kind of running out, honestly. And in our focus tree, let's, I guess, build a military factory. I don't know. Get that done. Why is there so many soldiers there? Just, I guess, we'll just deploy the rest of these units in the northern front. And the Italians are trying to... The Germans... No. Who's attacking here? Is it... Okay, they're all Italians. No, they're French troops being assisted by Italian troops. Use last stand, please. Use it. Dig in. Stop them from attacking. Now there's some German armor here, or there was. They left. And they're not making any progress in their advance, which is what we need to see. But at the same time, it's just we're waiting and waiting for the perfect time to strike. And as you may have already noticed, we're not going to bother attacking now that it's 1940. In fact, we're defending now. Well, they just had divisions crashing into our lines. Get more divisions trained. Send this guy up to the 2nd Army. Go help the 2nd Army, please. Move one division up here to that line again. The Germans keep attacking our northern front. We can't afford to lose any territory at all. Dig in. That's all I gotta do. Dig in. Use the last stand and force attack. Use everything in our toolbox of defense. Okay, so the Axis is just sort of sitting outside of our front lines all the time. Meanwhile, the USSR, the leader of the Comintern, is getting demolished by the German Reich through Latvia, which is where they landed. We need England to open up a front. We're not getting it, though. Not getting that at all. Also, we kicked out the Italians who held this area. Okay, then. Distract them for like 5 seconds, please. Get that done. Never mind. Whatever, just retake the area or something. Select the technology to research. Get improved artillery upgrade, I guess. Okay, that offensive's not going to work out. Just use last stand or something. Do that. Just keep training new divisions. Why are the French here so much? They could actually move here. There's only, I don't know, they have so many German divisions, so many French and German divisions. It's not even the Italians I'm worried about anymore. It's the French and the Germans. They're just everywhere. And we're doomed. I can say proudly at this point, we are doomed. We're doomed. The Second Russian Civil War, dawn of the European Syndicate. Okay, there is a Russian Civil War. Stalin, you are dealing with some big issues, and you're probably going to get your faction destroyed. What am I even doing at this point? I'm not even part of the Comintern anymore. And that is not good for me, because now I have no form of Lend-Lease I can receive at all. But I can join French Lebanon join the Allies. I didn't know French Lebanon was independent. I guess they are. Did they join the Allies? Can I join the Allies? Now, the Syrian Republic join the Allies. Liberia join the Allies. I'm going to see where this goes. A lot of factions are joining the Allies. We're just digging in. Ethiopia will have to stand alone, I guess, because Stalin is not good at stopping civil wars from happening in his country. Unassigned divisions. What can we do? Unassigned divisions. I'm not sure. And I'm not sure why the French state wanted to annex Arabia. Well, what was Saudi Arabia? Well, communist Arabia. Not sure why they wanted to do that, but they did it. And can I please just join a faction that would be of any use to us? The Polish have a faction, I'm pretty sure. The Mitsubishi, it's no point for us to join. They just get destroyed by the Germans. I'm just in such a bad position. I need the Allies to really intervene in some way at this point. At least now, if the USSR gets destroyed, we won't be dragged into the peace treaty. So that's good, on the bright side, I guess. And everything's agony, isn't it? It is just absolutely agony. Let's do now, what can we do? I don't know what we can do. War propaganda is not really needed anymore. We're at 100% war support. And we have 200,000 manpower left. Get some more divisions deployed to the north. How are we doing with guns? Slightly in a deficit, but we'll fix that shortly. Get more units up here. Lend-Lease from the Tuvan People's Republic, also the Mongolian People's Republic, and from Romania, or the Romanian People's Republic now. The Latvian People's Republic has capitulated. Is Romania fighting on their own? No, they're still part of the Comintern, the European Syndicate, I mean. It does not look good for the USSR. I'm just going to say that. The Soviet Union is going to get destroyed, probably, just due to the fact the provisional Russian government is involved in a war with them, and also the German Reich is not stopping in their advance with the USSR. That is a problem for us. Now we're being attacked by another Italian division in one of our provinces. They don't really get anywhere, though. So annoying. Let's get Air Force High Command, get this, I guess, the air reformer guy I don't know. I need the Allies to do something. UK. Oh no. Well, that's over. Now we fight the USSR. Alone. The end of the Second Russian Civil War. Oh boy. The Provisional Russian Republic. Meanwhile, Romania is a puppet of the Provisional Russian Republic. Also, there's Moldova now. This is so maddening. We're just going to be destroyed, aren't we? How's Tanatuva faring? Tuvan People's Republic still around, but no faction. They're fighting Axis, so is Mongolia. On the bright side, they don't share any borders with them. And on the bad side for us, we're now almost fighting the entire Axis on our own. Fun. Very fun. Why did Portugal have to declare war on Italy? Just why? It is irritating what they did. I can't push out at this point. We're digging in so hard. All we can do is defend. And defend, and defend, and defend, and defend. How bad is the Old Guard trait? I'm just thinking about military reform here. Old Guard, leader experience cost, plus 25%. It ain't too bad. I need that max entrenchment bonus, though. And the United Kingdom declared war on nationalist Spain. That might be what we need for some kind of relief. Please, I'm going to join the Allies now. Let me in! Good, I'm joining the Allies. Help me, please. They need to be distracted. I gotta help. I need help. Need help. I'm calling everyone to my aid. And we called in Liberia to help us. And it is just... join the war, please. Now we call in the Syrian Republic. And who's left? Venezuela. That is done now, so they're all going to help us out with fighting the Axis. Can we push here maybe now? Let's attempt it. I say launch to move. Strike now. Push the Italians back. And take advantage of the fact we now have close relations. We share borders now with the... We now share borders with the UK. We need to take advantage of that. Push into this area, please. Help us out here. Mongolian People's Republic joined the war. Now we've been encircled somewhere. Oh no, why did I do this? Well, at least we have the front lines with the British. Great, so keep pushing here. There's going to be a huge war in Africa now, I'm pretty sure. Great, the Tuvan People's Republic joined a faction. We took back the territory we lost. Not much happened besides that. I guess now we got to worry about the Axis advancing more into... I mean, they're going to be distracted with British Africa, so maybe we can take advantage of that to push forward. And there's a lot of stuff going on in Africa at this point. Engineering, improved computing machine, get that researched. Also get this researched here. What can we get here? I don't know. Winter clothing, get all that done. Also deploy the rest of these divisions. Drag them out here. Get two more divisions for Army 1, and just push forward for the sake of victory. How many more weapons do we need? We're in a deficit. No more divisions need to be trained. Great, there's so many things going on now. At least we're still holding out where we are. Just break through. We can't take Mogadishu. We can at least push out the enemy divisions here and hope they get distracted and abandon Mogadishu. That would be ideal for us, in fact. Take this province also. Actually pressure this entire area now since the Italians are having to move troops around. If we can take Eritrea and Djibouti, that would be good victory for the Allies in this part of Africa. Just push forward, please. Drive back the Italians. And we're not going to take Mogadishu anytime soon. They have so many units there. So very many divisions. At least take a couple provinces and get some pressure off of the capital. That's all we can do. No doctrines available. Let's do this here. Armored operations. Get that done. Also, what can we do? What can be done? I don't know. Motorized. Get that researched. Also get some stuff with SRD researched. Do small arms firepower to get our army to have more soft attack, I guess. Keep pushing, please. All over Ethiopia. We got to help the British out in Africa. That is for certain. And it looks like the Italians are not going down without a fight. How much more equipment do we need? Okay, we're not in a deficit anymore. I would like some Lend-Lease, though. Keep pushing. Mogadishu. Get it under control. Capture it for the might of Ethiopia, use force attack, advance forward. And I would say now is the time to try and modernize our army by doing Found Harar Academy, that focus. Keep pushing into territory here. Get that done. And at this point, okay. Keep pushing though, keep advancing forward. The Italians they've lost Mogadishu. If we can take this port here, that would be a great boon for us. We're going to get Lend-Lease from Ireland, who sends us they send us a single convoy. Dublin falls to Spanish troops. I never thought I'd hear about Dublin falling to a Spanish naval invasion, but that's what has happened. Just, wow. Crazy. And there's a huge war in what was Arabia, well, communist Arabia at one point. Evacuation of Mogadishu. The Italian troops in Mogadishu have surrendered. Gain core on Somaliland. These are our people. Integrate them as part of Ethiopia. Yes, I don't care if I lose base stability. I need more core states. I need cores. Keep pushing though. Also drive down here. Get these divisions we have at this point and move into the last of the ports still held by the Italians in East Africa. Just push them out, and then we'll focus on Eritrea and the rest of the front with the Axis. And we needed more core territory. I will gladly give up some stability for a core state that has around, what, population-wise, over 1 million in population. That will help us out immensely with our manpower issues. And let's start making another division now. Train them. They'll be deployed. Kingdom of the Netherlands caves to the British. They'll probably end up helping out the British in a war, I'm hoping. We just got to take this last port here, please. Get it captured. The Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact has occurred. And a little awkward seeing that after the whole Comintern War, but okay. Provisional Republic of Russia. Provisional Russian Republic's going to invade Estonia, apparently, which is... they're not aligned with any factions. Let's get small arms from Australia now. I think it's Australia. May was New Zealand. Whatever, take this place down here though. Push out the remainder of the Axis troops in this area. Just drive them out. We need to push forward and win for Ethiopia. Advance, 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 advance. Djibouti will be hard to dislodge the enemy troops out of, but we'll get it done at some point. It would just take time. Also, let's make sure I'm prioritizing reinforcements. I'm prioritizing the frontline divisions are getting equipment. Okay, they are. Good. Take this place, though. Take Somaliland. Win there. And I think now the Italians just have a couple places still under control in East Africa. They moved into Kenya. And let's kick the Germans out of Somaliland now. Get that done. Drive forward. Win. And I honestly think the Axis is probably not prioritizing this front line. In fact, let's check on North Africa. Italians are moving into Egypt. We'll have to help out the British there when we can. Just push through here. Take control of all these places. Take Nairobi. Capture that for the British. Help them get their territory back. We've got to take Mombasa, don't we? Probably. Just keep pushing. We just need Eritrea. We need Djibouti. People's Republic of Bulgaria declared war on... Republic of Bulgaria declared war on Serbia. Now they're fighting this entire miniature... well, this swarm of small countries that replaced Yugoslavia, which is absurd to see. And we've got to keep making gains here. The enemy is leaving Djibouti City more, or that's a German armored division. Okay. Take Mombasa, though. Capture this area for... okay. Now there's a peace treaty. The Constitutionalists lost a war with the USA, and now I'm hoping that they don't join the Axis. Because if they do, this war is going to get really insane, really fast. And get some Lend-Lease from the Syrians, get all that. Keep advancing here, push more in the north. Liberia has capitulated, the United States of America reigns supreme. Alright then. And how's this push going? We are trying to kick out that German armored division. Although it is a little troublesome to do. There's so many divisions here in Mombasa. Get out of here. Use force attack at least. We need to at least take this port back. Actually, no. I'm going to leave the British in charge of this. We need to focus on kicking the Italians out of Eritrea and Djibouti and the Axis in general out of that whole entire area. Let's make a united front line now. This is going to be Ethiopia's counter-offensive that will see us take as much land as we can get here. And get ready to go, get this done, set that up. Get these divisions ready to go. Take Eritrea, ultimately in Djibouti City. Capture all that. Get some divisions moved up here. And we'll begin once we're ready. Go ahead and start the operation. We need more weapons also. The fall of Cairo has occurred. The British lost. They're losing ground, and the puppets of France in West Africa are advancing more towards Sudan, I would say. That is happening. We need to take care of these divisions, though. We really need Djibouti. Just capture the city. Do everything we can to win here. And hope the Italians and the Axis don't try to land in Somaliland again. It is a core state of Ethiopia at this point. And let's get Harar Academy that focus done. Get that focus complete. Keep pushing. Don't stop pushing. Advance forward now. Take this area here. How's that front line doing? We need those divisions up here, please. They're still in transit. Found Harar Academy is done. And let's get done with the modernization process. Adopt modern tactics. And all of our commanders are going to lose the trait Old Guard. That is happening. Move this division up here. What are you guys doing? Move forward. Socialist Republic of Croatia leaves the Balkan Defense League. That has occurred. And they're going to... What did they left it, then they joined it? What? Did they leave it, then join it again? Yes, they just joined it again. Wow. That is the faction led by Serbia and former Yugoslavia. Take Eritrea. We got to take that land. Please. Win. Please leave Djibouti. Just let us take territory. You make this so hard. Now let's do the Long Lance, which is some naval-related focus. Not going to really be too relevant for us at this point, but we're doing it anyway. And let's redraw. Okay, whoops, I pressed on the wrong thing. We got to redraw our front lines. We're going to push purely into Djibouti and into Eritrea. Don't worry about that encircled group of battalions. I'm going to assume the British can handle it, because they already have units in the area. And I hope they can destroy them. Please move out of Djibouti. Move out of Djibouti, and then we can actually move into the city and destroy your divisions. French Lebanon has capitulated. Lebanon is down. And Egypt is still under the control of the Axis at this point. Very confusing situation in Arabia. We're just going to push out here now. Take Eritrea. All we're going to do, take Eritrea, take Asmara, capture that. The Syrian Republic canceled a Lend-Lease. Okay. That happened. We got to take Eritrea. We need Eritrea. Let us have Eritrea. Move forward. There's only one division in our way. Move! The Ottoman Sultanate is reborn. And so, yeah. I wonder if they'll go for the Ottoman Empire instead of the Ottoman Sultanate. I don't know. Just keep advancing, though. We got to push out of here and defeat the enemy. No hope for us getting Djibouti just yet. There's so many divisions there. Let's do infiltration assault now. Get that stuff done in the land doctrine tree or whatever. We got to take Asmara. We need all of Eritrea. We need that so badly. Why did the British have to move in there? And there's a little confusing... Is that a Mexican division? What? Whatever. That's a little confusing, yeah. Keep advancing, though. Push the enemy back. We gotta take Eritrea. Please, move out of the way. I beg of you. There's so many divisions moving around in the port area. That is a little annoying. Keep advancing, though. Push, push, push. How is everything going in Europe? We see not much happening. Except in Poland, whose civil war has outlasted the entirety of the Axis-Comintern War, which ended with the destruction of the USSR. Keep moving in. Gotta take that port. Take everything we can capture here, please. Capture it for Ethiopia, for the victory of Ethiopia. Advance. Use force attack. Get that done. And they have so many units in Djibouti City. Like, why? Why are you so adamant on defending Djibouti? I don't understand. They just want to keep so many troops there. Keep advancing into Asmara, though. Get that done. Take this province here, near Djibouti, and Eritrea. Get that under control. And that would be great to have. A small concern I have about our offensive north is that our allies, the British, may possibly take Asmara before we do, which could be bad, but we'll see what happens. And let's take this province here, near the port of Asmara. Get that captured, please. Get that done. We just finished researching winter clothing because, of course, we need that in Ethiopia. And right now, let's get interwar tank development done. And let's push up here. Get this done. Focus entirely on this part there. And the British control part of Ethiopia. They control part of Eritrea. And we control part of Eritrea. It's going to come down to who gets the port. I can't have the British controlling that port. We need it for Ethiopia's sake. And Djibouti, there's so many divisions in Djibouti. Why? Why are there so many divisions here? Are they stuck here? What's the deal? They could be fighting up here, but they're not. And it looks like we may have to deal with some advancing Axis troops. Maybe in the... Oh, great. They're back in Somaliland, aren't they? They are. And the British took Eritrea, as pictured. Yes. Lovely. British, why are you like this? We want Eritrea. Give us Eritrea. Why can you just make this easier for me? Please. Please. Britain. Ask for control of state. Give us Eritrea. They say, no. Okay, I'm not going to help you defend that northern area at all. If you lose Eritrea, that's up to you. We'll take back the rest of Somaliland, though. Send this one division down here and push the Italians out of Somaliland. Yeah, you're on your own with everything else. We're going to focus on Djibouti, and that's it. Focus, say, move the 24 divisions here. Keep them in Djibouti. We will take that for Ethiopia at some point. Now let's move the remainder of our army down toward this port here, the port of Jamambe. Just capture that once again and drive the Axis back out of the area. I can't believe the British took the city we needed so bad. You're on your own with the Axis advancing through Egypt. Yeah, I'm not happy with that at all. We could actually just abandon our front lines here. Yeah, I think I may just do that. Let's have this army here just abandon part of Ethiopia as well as Eritrea. Let the units out of Djibouti just move around as they wish, and we'll attack them when they get in a good position. And let's get a political advisor, get the, I don't know, the smooth-talking charmer. I don't know. That's good enough for me. And they have so many divisions here. They better go on the offensive once we leave. And this is so annoying. The Axis is really powerful. I hope the USA does not join the Axis. Please, MacArthur, do not join the Axis. That's all you got to do. But he's offering... Oh no, he's got military access to the UK and the French state. It's really going to fall to what MacArthur does, doesn't it? The American Caesar. Who will he join, the Allies or the Axis? I'm a little concerned, honestly. I really am. A little worried. I will admit that. And we got to get these troops down here in Somaliland. Take that for our faction. I mean, for Ethiopia, at the very least. Doctrines available. Let's do trade interdiction. Get that done. And select a national focus. Let's do what? I guess not suppress subjects. Army training. No, not technology sharing. Where's that? Where is it? I gotta scroll down, don't I? Where is it? Where am I looking for this here? Whatever. Division training. Where is it at? It's somewhere. Am I already doing it? No, I'm not. I don't know where it is. Where is it? Let me see here. Army training. There we go. Army training. Army training is what we need to do. And let's get some Lend-Lease from the Australians. And our plan to abandon Eritrea and have the Axis retake it for us is happening right now. We're going to rush into position once we get ready to fight them again. We got to kick the Italians out of this area here in Somaliland. And let's get some more guns made, please. We don't have enough guns being manufactured. The Polish Republic got annexed, and who won? The peasant state. I don't know who won. They beat the peasant state, I guess. And the Mitzimorje consists... Why is Poland... Wow, that's something to see. Poland and Turkey are both in the same faction. That's very interesting. And the forces in Djibouti are advancing outward as originally thought they would. We have allowed them to do whatever. And the Kingdom of Netherlands joins the Allies, so that's going to be a whole new front in Europe, probably. And we'll see if the British will advance into Europe. And Eritrea is being taken over now, like we wanted to happen. We wanted this to happen because the British should learn to let Ethiopia have what it's been fighting over for years. Let's kick these enemy soldiers out of this port here. Use force attack. Please link up your lines. Capture all of Eritrea. Do it. That's all you got to do. and the Sultan of Muscat and Oman has capitulated. That's a defeat for the Allies in the Arabian Peninsula, and the French state is pursuing nuclear technology. That's a little ominous as we're fighting against them. And yeah, now the only independent country left to stand in the way of Yemen, left to stand in the way of the French state is Yemen, who is not part of a faction at this time. And I'm going to end part 2 of my Ethiopian Empire playthrough in not in Kaiserreich, what am I saying? Or Kaiserreich. But in the Road to 56 here, you can check out the Road to 56 in the video description. The link to the mod is there. And if you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe. Have an awesome day.